Okay, according to Justin Kirkpatrick, he said he made some changes around 10:20 this morning. So, let me see. So I'm on my dashboard here, and this is one of the issues I was experiencing when I look here. I have a class called Loharo Edge. That's where I put all my Edgenuity students on, and I'm seeing all the courses that these students have taken. So I have Valeria Aguirre, and she has multiple classes on here. When I click on any one of her ID numbers, I can actually see the current course she's taking on Edge, but I want to know if there's a way where I can only see them only once for the current class they're taking. So what I've done before in the past is select, let's see, that's not a new one, so let's see, your active courses, and that'll minimize the number of courses, I believe. So minimize her to 1, but you'll see that students still have multiple courses on there. If I further minimize the course status to active, then I will essentially have no students at all. So I want to know if there's something that I'm doing wrong, or is that just the way it's supposed to look? Because if I deselect these and I have all the students. Now, if I go back to dashboard, what I noticed is that I don't have any students with anything on there. Now, I don't know if I'm supposed to receive notifications of students with their to unlock their pretest, or if the counselors do that. But students have been telling me that they have to unlock their pretests in order to start anything, and I don't have any notifications on anything here. I did select my name on the first drop-down menu, and then Gary High School. Also, I selected all courses, and the Edge course that I have here, I did apply that, and there's nothing shows up. On the retakes, I selected the same things on these options here, these drop-down menus, and also on work to be graded. I also have the same option selected. So unless I go to, I guess, manage enrollments, I guess that's what was told to me. Maybe I only have one. Let me see, student. Let me see if I change that. Let me look at one student here. I'm going to type in, okay, I'm going to get rid of the groups on there that I had. Okay, so let's see, I have Tasnia Smith. So therefore, on here I can see her progress and overall grade and active time, date enrolled, last grade entry. It doesn't show me how many days that she's been inactive, which the legacy dashboard did show. So that would help me as a teacher to see, I mean, what I can, where she's deficient on in terms of catching up to her work, unless there's a filter on here somewhere that I can add that as a filter up here. Maybe I'm missing something there. So I guess this is the dashboard version of EdgeX, which seems a little bit inefficient as a teacher, because here on the legacy courses I can see their progress, I can see days since last action. That way, if I see a student that hasn't been working on their assignments, I can see it right away, and I can prioritize those students. But in this version here, the Launchpad, I don't see anything like that. I'm not sure if the dashboard will reflect the EdgeX activity, or if it's only through the course managements, which is seems to me like it's a lot more difficult to look for people unless I can just find myself here. Let me just look up my name, see if that gives me anything. Okay, let me apply. Okay, so that shows, oh, now my name disappeared. Everything disappeared there. So when I add my name, let me see if I clear that and refresh the page. So, okay, so it does show multiple students on here, but if I filter it to groups, I created a group on here, and on the group I only added one person in that group, that one student, Tasnia Smith, but her name doesn't pop up when I do search, or I have to manually type in her name in order to find out what's going on with her. And if I have multiple students, do I have to type in each individual student's name in order to find the progress and all the information? That is, if that's the case, that is not very easy to keep monitoring a student's progress if I have to continue looking for individual students one by one. So I don't mind having to do that, but that just seems more difficult to keep track of students' progress, and therefore I'm not able to help the students as they need to, because they themselves may not be self-driven, so therefore I have to kind of motivate them by keeping track of them. And if I can't keep track of them, using some sort of dashboard or monitoring system, then it makes it difficult to understand what they're doing. So this is where I'm at. So this is where I'm having some difficulty.